What is good, YouTube, man? Today, back with another banger reaction video. We're reacting to husband did the unthinkable inside of his house. What do you mean by that? I don't even want to think about it. Like, what did this man do? That it's the unthinkable. Start this shit, man.
A missing check-in sparks the first alarm.
And I'm a little bit concerned. We were supposed to, we had an appointment scheduled, but she missed. She doesn't ever miss appointments. Is there any way I can set up a well check at her home?
They entered the house, and that's when the nightmare begins.
Anybody else? We got.
Oh shit!
And a desperate
another
who started to crumble the moment the divorce papers were served.
That's another body. This is Michael here.
Every
How many
hallway
fucking
in
dead
this
bodies?
house tells a different story.
We need to clear the house. Clear here. We have one more in this bed. Appears to be a gunshot to the face.
Jesus Christ!
You're about to step into that hallway.
One more up top. Blood on bed.
Bro, did this man just kill his whole family?
Welcome back to the channel, where we break down true
Welcome
crime
back.
cases one room at a time. If you're ready to see what happens when control turns dark, and what signs get buried before a disaster unfolds, before we dive in, if someone you know is isolated, controlled, or living in fear, share
This
this
man
video.
just killed his
It
whole
might be the
family.
sign they're waiting for. Stay tuned, because share the.
Yo, this kid ugly as fuck. I'm not even gonna say nothing about her. She might be a little sped, so I'm not gonna make fun of her. This man right here looks just like his dad, yo. Ugly as fuck.
This video. It might be the sign that they're waiting for.
What the fuck?
Stay tuned, because in the next minute, we're walking through that front door. It was January 4th, 2023.
Oh, where's this at?
Just a regular afternoon in Enoch, Utah.
Bro,
Around
wait,
4
this is
o'clock
kind of fire. Yo, I would live here. Hold up. I would never think I would ever say this, but I would live in Utah, bro. What? They got mountains like this in Utah? I thought this was only like Alaska. This is crazy. Maybe like, I thought this maybe would be Colorado. Or, I was about to say Denver, but that's in Colorado. I think, right? Yeah. Bro, low key, Utah's fire. That might be on a bucket list, bro.
Just a regular afternoon in Enoch, Utah. Around
Definitely
4
not Enoch, though. I don't want to go to Enoch.
Police said she was
Is there another spot I can go to?
Tasha Haight. Now, Tasha wasn't the type to miss appointments, and that's exactly what had her friend on edge.
Who is going through a divorce and was going to go back to her home last night. They had to do some paperwork. And I'm a little bit concerned. We were supposed
Something happened.
We had an appointment scheduled, but she missed. She doesn't ever miss appointments. Is there any way I can set up to do a well check at her home?
Michael Haight was born in Seattle.
He looks like
in
a creepy
1980.
man, bro. He looks like he'll do something weird.
His family moved to Cedar City, Utah.
Cedar
Michael
City?
finished high school in 1998 and then left for Brazil. He spent 2 years there on a mission.
Why'd they make
for the
it like it
Church
was so
of
long
Jesus
ago?
Christ of Latter-day Saints.
I thought they said
When he
88.
came back, he enrolled at Southern Utah University to study business.
We don't
That's
give a
where he
fuck
met
about this
Tasha.
man's life, bro.
They
He
got
just killed his
married in the
family.
St. George Temple in 2003. Over the years, they had 5 children. Church life was a big part of their world. Tasha stayed home with the kids. Michael worked for Allstate. Some people drove long distances just
This
to meet
man
with him.
literally
He was the kind
looks
of
like he works for
insurance agent
Allstate,
who
bro.
Followed up, double-checked.
That's the
and chased the
stereotypical
best
Allstate
rates.
employee right there.
From the outside, they looked solid, but of course, not everything is what it seems.
When did he get a
Michael
haircut?
cared a lot about how things looked, what people thought of him, what people thought of his family. That was the focus, not actually
No one
fixing
fucking
the
cares about
problems,
your ugly ass
hiding
family.
them. Tasha
The
had been
fuck?
trying to speak up for a while. She told Michael things weren't working. She said his behavior was controlling, sometimes even abusive, and she didn't just say it once. She'd been saying it for years.
Oh no.
And that concern, it wasn't a secret anymore.
Who's that?
Okay, and you said she was supposed to go back home last night, was it?
Yeah, she was away with her parents for like a week, I think, with the kids, and was going to go home last night as they had some divorce paperwork. But I know that she was a little bit concerned for her safety that way, and I just want to make sure she's okay. I can't get her by phone or email, and it's not like her to miss an appointment. It's only been an hour. It's not even, yeah, it's just been an hour.
But her friend already knew.
That's
something
scary,
wasn't
though.
Right. Money was one big way Michael controlled his wife. He was the only one working, so he controlled the finances. Each week, he gave Tasha $300 for groceries. That was it. And one week, she spent 30 more. Not on something big, just a small rug to replace the one in the kitchen that had gotten ruined.
He got
When
mad?
Michael found out, he got angry.
Oh my
Told her
God,
she should've
dude,
put the
no.
food back instead. That no matter what, she
Shut
should
your
have
goofy
gone
ass
over
up.
the limit. For Tasha, Christmas that year had been tight too. Michael gave her $100 per child to spend. 5 kids, $500. Tasha had stretched it out the best she could.
That
She
is
was proud of what
retarded.
she pulled off. But still, something didn't sit right. Tasha started saving, just a little from her monthly allowance, tucking it away for something she knew was coming.
Nice.
Divorce.
She's a
When the
demon.
day finally came, she
She's a
handed him the
grown-ass
papers,
woman. Get a job.
But even then, Michael
fuck?
refused to leave.
Makes it look like you're abandoning your family, and so that can be an argument used against a parent that leaves.
He stayed right there in the house. The dispatcher asked the caller to
the
confirm that. Without asking for anything.
Oh,
But when
shit.
Michael came home, he wasn't impressed. He wasn't thankful either. He
What does
got
that
upset.
mean?
Not because the table looked bad, but because she hadn't asked for permission.
What?
Michael took her car keys when he didn't want her going anywhere. Took her phone too,
This
just to
is
keep
funny.
her still. But even when people were over, they didn't talk freely, not inside.
What does that mean?
Tasha thought the house might be bugged, so conversations stayed quiet.
bugged the
Even
house.
Her text messages were stripped down, just enough to sound cheerful, never too detailed. She didn't want to give Michael a reason to dig, and honestly, it seemed like he was digging.
This
watching,
man is creepy.
maybe even recording.
Can I give you a big hug? No? How about tickle?
Most of these recordings look like this because Michael recorded his family secretly. He knew this might turn into an ugly legal
What
battle,
the
so
fuck?
he started to curate evidence that portrayed him in good light.
Well, we can go to the mountains maybe tomorrow or the next day.
Tasha never saw these videos.
How does that make you a
Videos that
good?
looked like everything was fine.
No.
Need my help? You 3 go in together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want
Yes, come here.
Tasha had been opening
What
up about
the
her relationship, bit by bit. She told her friends she wasn't sure what Michael would do if he found out.
Okay, and she said that to you specifically that she was concerned for her welfare about going home.
Yeah, she had some concerns about that, and I had some concerns just from talking to her too. I was encouraging her not to do that, but
Oh, were you?
I'm not
Why?
sure.
But
if
she
she
still
decided,
did,
but I know
bruh.
her plan was to go home.
Okay, why is she concerned?
He has had some violent tendencies in the past, and I believe CPS has been involved, and I actually believe she came and spoke to the police department
What the
a couple
fuck
weeks
is
ago to let her
CPS?
know divorce was upcoming, just because she didn't really trust him.
Tasha once told a neighbor about some of Michael's little rules, things
He
that
has
might have
little
seemed
rules?
harmless at first, like how he made her wash and reuse plastic bags, or cut baby wipes in half. Sure,
What?
it looked like a way to save money, but it wasn't just about saving. It was about control. He controlled the food budget.
What
He
the
controlled the
fuck?
gas. He even controlled how many squares of a wipe
You
could be
could
used
use.
at a time. And it wasn't just
What?
Tasha he was watching.
They all got
It
shitty
was the
strips
kids,
in
too.
their underwear.
Okay, and you said she missed
What
an
the
appointment today.
fuck?
Was that like an appointment for you guys to meet up together, or?
This can't be
I'm not
real,
sure.
right?
Otherwise, I would probably check on her myself, but
No way, this is
we had
real.
a time we were going to meet. We're going to do a video chat.
Okay. In here, do you know by chance, in the past, like, can you explain to me like how he was violent? Was it just?
I know they had a well check with CPS down there. It was with one of the kids. He just
What?
angry.
Did it sticky ass?
In January of
Wait, what the
2021,
fuck?
their daughter
He doesn't
Macy
wait- he doesn't
called
let them
Child
wipe their ass
Services
enough.
herself.
That's
She was a
genuinely
teenager,
weird.
But she'd seen enough. That day, they were all in the car, driving down the freeway. Michael started screaming at Tasha. Then, out of nowhere, he yanked the wheel, swerved hard. The seatbelts dug into the kids so badly, it left red marks across their bodies. It wasn't the only time he lost
Wow.
control. Macy said he'd once
What
grabbed her
the
by the
fuck?
shoulders and slammed her head into the edge of the couch. She
Damn!
remembered how he'd stand over her and her siblings, nose to nose, breathing heavy, trying to scare them into silence. To him, it felt like
What the
everyone in the
fuck?
family was secretly working against him.
I'm a little curious why you're so wanting me so aggressively to do. move out of here too, you know, and not let the system play out, and why you're feeling like you have to get some motion to remove me from here.
Our kids have mentioned, especially our older two, have mentioned that when you're here, it is more tense.
I know that right now they're kind of taking your side.
Michael
No,
didn't
bro,
need a
you're weird as
substance to
fuck.
lose his temper. He already
What
had a
the
pattern,
fuck?
and it was getting worse. One Sunday after church, the whole family was gathered in the living room when 12-year-old Briley started playing with a
That
phone
bitch is
charger,
12?
just fidgeting, like kids do. Michael told her to stop. She didn't. That was enough to set him off. He jumped up, started screaming, not at Briley, but at Tasha. Said they had the worst kids in the world, called them disrespectful and awful. Then he turned on Tasha, called her fat, ugly,
Yo!
a terrible...
You're saying this to your wife, bruh? She's fat and ugly? And a terrible mother? When, motherfucker, you look like... How do I go back? You look like that? You look like a thumb. You look like the thumb man from fucking, the Spy Kids. You deadass look like my big toe. Fuck you talking about, bro? What?
Then he turned on Tasha,
This
called her
shit's
fat,
crazy.
ugly, a terrible mother. That moment hit her hard.
He deadass
This
looks like
wasn't
my
normal,
fucking
and if
big
her kids
toe.
weren't reacting to rage like that, it meant they'd been living in it too long. So she made a decision.
Shit.
She was done.
I see
Tasha
what
met
he's
with an
saying.
attorney named James Park and asked him to draw up divorce papers. This was September 2022, but even then, she
a
didn't
big-ass
want to ruin
family.
the holidays for the kids. The papers were delivered to Michael at his Allstate office on December 27th. Tasha made sure the kids were safe at a neighbor's place.
1, 2,
just
3,
in
4,
case he
5
exploded
kids.
when he got home. But he didn't. He called her, acting all calm, like nothing had happened, asked how her day was going. She asked if he got any papers at work. He said yeah. He figured they were divorce papers. Then, still acting cool, he told her to be gone before he got home. But the kids, he said they'd be staying with him.
Nope.
That didn't happen. Tasha left the house that day.
Why would
stayed
they wanna
her
stay
mother,
with him?
Gail. And of course, she took her 5 children with her.
Good.
No
Good for
way
her.
she was leaving them with Michael.
Yeah, what
Michael
the fuck?
didn't back off. He came by Gail's house more than once that weekend. Kept trying to get Tasha to come for a drive with him. Just the two of them. Said they should talk.
What?
Tasha shut him down.
He
Told
was
him
trying
she
to
had
lure
a
her
terrible
in.
feeling that she
Dude,
didn't
he looks
trust
so
him.
creepy.
Then she closed
What
the
the
door in his
fuck?
face.
Nice.
On Sunday, they went to church like usual, but she wouldn't let Michael sit with them. Michael cared a lot about how things looked.
Good.
Sitting alone in church without his family felt like a public shaming.
Shut up.
People noticed. People talked. And for a man like Michael, being embarrassed in public was a dangerous
No
thing.
one cares about this
Do you
fucking
know if there
queer.
are any weapons involved?
I've been talking about that. There are firearms in the house. I
Are you
think
serious?
they're locked up. I was actually encouraging her to get those out and turn them into you because I knew in Utah you could do that. I used to practice. I know they had guns, but she thought they were safe, locked up, because I was trying to ask if he would have access to those. But I don't know what happened that way. I'm actually thinking he might still have access to those.
This is kind of
But they
scary.
are at least locked up in their house. But I think he has access to them.
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
sorry, don't mean to be confusing about that.
No, that's just
Okay.
scary,
Then
bro.
It's safe from the kids getting to them.
Tasha had started telling her family
Why would the kids get
Michael
to
was
them?
acting off.
He's about to get to them
Right after
and
the
kill them
divorce
all.
papers, he didn't leave like he was supposed to.
Bitch, what?
Even his lawyer had told him to move out, but he wouldn't. He stayed in the house, down in the basement, sleeping on a thin sleeping bag in the exercise room. He kept
Nice.
to himself, but he wasn't exactly invisible either. He moved around like someone with a plan. One
What do you
he
mean?
wasn't sharing.
Oh, I'm not liking that.
Trying to be a good husband for you, and I'm sorry.
Is he
I
fake crying?
fallen short in ways.
You do need help. I hope you can get it. I
Wait, what
want
did
you.
Fallen short in ways.
You do need help. I hope you can get it. I want you to.
Hon, I want it. I've told
I
you.
deserve to be treated so much better.
Nice.
Tasha also
Stand up
discovered
for your
that the
word.
savings accounts
Yo.
they'd built up for each of their kids, about $20,000 each, had been emptied. Michael had taken it all out. But what really sent chills through
That's
her
100K.
was when she found out that every single firearm in the house had been removed.
Oh, you're
Even the
fucked.
hunting rifles passed down from
you're
her dad.
fucked.
Even the handgun she kept next to her bed. Tasha had learned to shoot from her mother, Gail. Her sister, Jenny, had too. They weren't strangers to guns. They respected them, knew how to use them. But now, those guns were gone.
Oh,
And Michael
shit.
was the only one who knew where they went.
I
Oh,
cannot continue
shit.
to tolerate the way you have treated me. I'm done. You have shut those down every time. So I don't have a voice, Mike. I don't have a voice. I will have freedom now.
The next day, things only got more quiet.
Get away.
Too quiet. The police had already been called once asking for a welfare check. But now, another call came in. The message was simple and chilling.
It's been 20 hours since we have heard from anyone.
The silence
No.
was beginning to speak for itself. The
But
welfare
where's
check
Michael
began
at?
at 2:20 in the afternoon. Officers knocked on the front door of 4923 North Albert
Why are they
Drive.
giving out the address and shit? Like, stay away from this neighborhood. Never going to fucking Utah again. Why did I say it like that? My bad. Muddy's knocking at the door, bro. No one's in
Nothing.
there.
No footsteps, no voices.
You better open the
Not
door
even
to some
creak
dead
of
bodies,
movement
bro.
Behind the walls. They waited about 20 minutes before trying again.
It's a nice ass house, though. Not gonna lie, that's my type of crib. Definitely one of the ones like I'd have for sure. Like I'm going to have, you know. That's like a I'm a bitch type of knock.
Still, no answer.
got two
Eventually, they
garage
circled the
doors?
house, hoping to
Nice.
spot something through a
What's the
window
second one
or
for?
hear anything at all.
Yo, just break in. Who gives a fuck? Dude, it's probably cold as shit. He got short sleeve on. He's a baller. Baller, shot caller, tonight. Y'all know that song? Shit fire. Bro, just get in the fucking house. Like, we already know what really happened, bro. They gave me a sneak peek, bro. This is what I'm here for, bro. I'm not here for you to look in the cars and shit, bro. What the fuck?
These people you said come after Hurricane? Laverkin, maybe?
What the fuck is Laverkin?
If there's anybody else.
Laverkin? They're speaking different languages? I didn't know you speak different languages in fucking Utah, bro. Like, what? Dude, go in the house, bro.
But the home stayed quiet. Too quiet. Officers on the scene got an update from Cedar City Police. Michael hadn't shown up to work. He'd missed all his scheduled appointments.
Oh,
Then
shit.
came a 911 call from Tasha's brother.
Oh, shit.
Wife served him with divorce papers within the last 2 weeks.
Then what happened?
And he's kind of been struggling with it, whatnot. But
That changed everything. It was no longer just a routine check-in. With no contact from inside the home, officers decided to try another route.
What'd they do?
They reached out to the kids' school district to see if
If
they
they
could
were
track
home?
them, and none of them had shown up for school. Officers tried everything they could to reach someone.
That's scary.
No response from Michael.
Oh my god.
No response from
Oh my
Tasha.
god.
And now, no trace of the children either. One of the officers reached out to see if any of his colleagues had a connection to the family. Someone did. A family friend.
Holy shit.
They had a key.
I'm getting
By 4
chills.
p.m., police stepped inside.
Oh, shit.
They were just asking.
Oh, shit.
There's 5 kids.
5. Oh my god.
The officers barely had time to process what they were walking into. They just stepped inside when the first child was found.
Phoenix City Police Department. Phoenix City Police Department. Yeah. There's gonna be other kids. I got you back. Cedar 673 prioritize this channel. I have 2 on the bed. Gonna clear the home.
Wow.
Room to room. Time felt like it slowed down.
Phoenix City Police Department. Anybody in the hall, make yourself known. I'm gonna clear this room.
Oh my God.
Nobody.
Imagine walking into the house and already finding 2 bodies dead.
Phoenix City Police Department. Anybody in the house? We got another one right here.
Fuck.
Then another officer stepped in to help.
That's 3 of them.
We need to clear the house. Clear here. We have one more in this bed. Appears to be a gunshot to the face.
It was like a nightmare. No one wanted to believe what they were seeing.
Check in this room back here.
No fucking way. That's all of them
She's
right there.
here. All right. Making good.
To the face?
Here. No, you're good. Wait. Yeah. One more. Gunshot back in.
Wow.
No screams, no signs of a struggle, just silence. After clearing the main floor, the officers headed for the basement. It was a single-family home, 3 bedrooms upstairs, 2 more down below, along with a workout room that had been used as someone's makeshift bedroom. That's where Michael Haight had been staying since the divorce papers were filed.
What the fuck?
That's the head.
Boys, get down here, make yourself known.
This is...
Hold right there, Chief. Phoenix City Police Department.
Another one?
One more up top. Blood on bed.
Is that all of them then? Oh my God. He deadass just killed his whole family.
One more down here. Check in this room. Another gunshot. Or, sorry, I don't know that, but appears to be.
And it didn't stop there. The officers kept going, and they knew there was still one more room. And sure enough, in that last bedroom...
Bro, I thought he said there was 2 in the front room, and then 1. Maybe that doesn't count for everyone. And the wife, then.
What else? Just a vacuum that's gonna fall.
Until now, every door had been unlocked. They'd moved room to room without having to break anything. But now, they found a locked one. Whoever was behind that door might still be alive. Or they might be staring down the person who did all this.
Is he back there?
Go. Sauna. That way. Left. Opening. Safes. Got keys in 2 safes down here.
Was there someone down there?
Then came the final discovery.
What?
That's another. This is Michael here.
He killed himself?
Clear one door, Chief. Hold on.
They found Michael in the workout room. Michael Haight was lying on his back on top of a sleeping bag, a .40 caliber pistol between his legs. He'd shoved tissue into both ears. Right beside him was a handwritten note. Text from the note. I've been an honorable good man
What the
who has tried
fuck?
to do my best to provide for my family. I've never seen someone who is so intent on finding faults in others. I've tried helping, but it generally backfires, and I seem to always get blamed.
You just killed
I've
your
been
whole family,
complained
bro.
about every step of the way. She's been so awful to me and my family for years, and I've generally been patient, trying to work through her issues with my family. This is nonsense, and I can't handle it for one more day. I kept asking for help, and you wouldn't listen. Around 3 a.m. on January 4th, 2023, a woman got up to use the bathroom. Nothing out of the ordinary, just one of those routine late-night walks through the hallway in the dark. But as she passed the window, she heard it. She got angry. Fireworks? In January. It wasn't New Year's Eve anymore. Who even does that? But these weren't fireworks. They were gunshots, coming from the hate house next door. And by the time the sun came up,
this dumb bitch
every
thought it
one
was
of them
fucking
inside
fireworks.
was already gone. 8 people.
Oh my
shot,
god, imagine being
all
so
from the same
retarded.
family. Michael
You thought
Haight,
gunshots were
42.
fireworks at 3 a.m. in the
Tasha
morning,
Haight,
bro.
40. Gail Earl,
Motherfucker, it's
Tasha's
January.
78-year-old mother, and 5 children. Macy, 17.
They were all killed.
Riley, 12. Twins Ammon and Sienna, 7. Gavin, 4. Michael killed them all, then turned the gun on himself. Police didn't need a confession. Michael had left his thoughts in the open.
Literally.
On his browser. 5 days before the murders, on December 30th, 2022, Michael had been researching how loud is a 9mm gunshot. Would a neighbor hear a gunshot in a garage? How loud is a gunshot in a house?
Yo,
He
who
didn't
asked
search
that
for
question
help
to Siri?
or counseling, or how to handle a divorce. He searched how not to get caught. Michael had been served divorce papers on December
Wow.
21st. Days later, every gun in the home, except the one he used, was removed. He didn't just plan to kill. He planned to make sure Tasha had no way to fight back. He admitted going through Tasha's phone
This is
and tablet,
insane.
looking for signs she was talking to others about their family.
What?
Tasha told the officer she didn't want to press charges. Maybe she thought it would stop. Maybe she didn't want the community to see behind the curtain.
This man killed
Even
everyone.
the officer told her there was no indication that Michael would ever become violent.
He literally took
He was wrong.
the saying,
And
leave
now,
no victims
the cost of
behind.
that silence
Seriously.
was 8 lives. In the quiet days that followed, the town tried to make sense of something that would never truly make sense.
7 hearses line the parking lot of the Laverkin Stake Center of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Michael Haight didn't snap. He made a series of choices, calculated, cruel, and final.
And
Tasha did everything
disturbing.
right.
I'm done. You have
How did
shut
she do
those
anything
down
right? She died.
every time.
She didn't do anything fucking right.
Mike,
What are you talking about?
I have a voice. I will have freedom now.
She spoke up. She asked
Bro,
for help. She filed for divorce. And still, it wasn't enough.
this is
Because
insane.
sometimes no amount of distance or paperwork can stop a person who's decided that if they can't own something, no one will.
That is true.
This story doesn't end with a lesson tied in a bow. It ends with 7 lives stolen. Stay safe. Stay.
That was actually a wild fucking day. If you guys want to see more videos of this, let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. So,